Hi guys, so this is a quick walk around Virago 535. This bike is from 1997. It's an import from the States. I'm based in UK, in London, before you ask. I got this bike in the summer, this summer, which was 3-4 months ago, and been riding it since every day. It performs pretty well, and it's a really nice change from 1 to 5. I will definitely recommend this bike for girls. It's a very girly bike. It's really easy to ride. Of course, it's a lot heavier than any 1 to 5 you can imagine, but it's very stable, and it's just fun, very fun to ride. I'm gonna start it in a minute, just to give you the sound of it. There are pros and cons having an older bike as well that I've noticed. I was thinking about getting a Triumph before, but a lot of people said very negative things about them. So I ended up buying this yellow B. So the first thing that I have to mention to you guys that took me by surprise and really annoys me, it's a fuel indicator, okay? There isn't any. So don't be surprised that you're going to get yourself a bike and you have no idea how many miles you can do on it. You have to test it, basically. So you can see you have a high beam, neutral, turn indicators just in here, your miles or kilometers, whatever you want. But that's it. That's basically it. I don't know how on earth Yamaha decided not to put the fuel indicator. So on a full tank, which is around 12 liters, the bike will do 60 miles in a city, which is pretty disappointing. But having said that, on the open road, I've tested it on the open road, and it does around 100 miles. So that's pretty standard, I think. So for London traffic, everyday ride, it's really eating a lot. I think one of the things that doesn't help is the choker, which is located just here. There we go. You just push it. There you go. Can't really see it. You basically push it down, start your bike, and then push it back up. Without a choker, it's not gonna go. Let's be honest. It needs it for the warm up. I normally leave it for 2-3 minutes. I spoke to the guys online, and they said, in the winter time, you might want to leave it for 10 minutes. But seriously, I don't have a time for that in the morning, and the bike is parked on the street, so I'll just have to hang around for 10 minutes waiting for the bike to warm up. I've noticed a change in the bike's behavior already. So in the summer, it's definitely, it's flawless. It's perfect. It recently started getting a little bit choky, and I do believe it's because of the weather. It's cold, and the bike is on the street during a night time. It's covered, but still, it's getting really cold. And it choked on me a few times, scared me, and I booked a service. So I'm going to get it serviced in a week time, just to make sure, that all the filters and all the oils and everything else is fine. I will also change the tires, because I have those tires. The thread is pretty good on them, but I don't know how old are those. And one of my fellow bikers said that they might be original, so the rubber doesn't really perform that well after so many years, and it doesn't really grip that well, and doesn't warm up that well. So I prefer to change it. It's one of cost for a few years. Sorry. Yeah, as you can see, I do have a bag just in here. I have a space for another one on the other side, but I don't really have 2 bags. I don't need 2 bags when I'm not cruising, and I really don't like the look of those bags. It's a big fat ass, if you know what I mean. And they're very useful, because you can pack a lot in them, shopping and whatnot. But Yeah, this is original Virago bag that I got from a seller. But you know, it's been exposed to a rain, really heavy rain, 2 or 3 times, and it got really deformed. So it's now lame and looking quite manky. The bag, well, let's skip the subject. So the chromes are really nice on this bike, as you can see, really nice and shiny. The previous owner really loved the bike, kept it in the garage. You know, no riding in a rain or snow, unlike me, because this is a bike I'm gonna use every day. So I'm not gonna huff and puff on it. I'm just gonna use it. But yeah, I haven't even washed it once since I got it. Yeah, shame on me. But I think you can't just see dirt on yellow, so still pretty good, huh? And it's very unlike me because I really do like to polish and wash my toys. So yeah, keeping it nice. Another thing that I want to mention for you, is the rack. Yeah, the rack is not there. If you look at any pictures of original bikes, the rack is just an accessory. So I've added that for my pillion, which is very useful because you know, makes them feel safe basically. But the seat is not nice. I got really painful feedback about the seat. It doesn't really look that comfy, does it? So after a few hours of riding, yeah, the butt goes really numb. And yeah, you might consider some gel pads or whatever they do. I'm definitely getting some for next season because yeah, the seat is just not good. Yeah, I will be changing the bulb soon and the headlamp as well. Because I think it's pretty old. So yeah, just the basic maintenance of the bike from 1997. So yeah, let's just start it up for a minute or so. Another funny thing, the key goes here. How odd is that? So you basically have a key between your legs. On choker, otherwise in one start. Yeah, let's see if it goes. Give it a bit more gas. And there we go. Voila! You can't really see the pipes because they're covered by a rag a little bit, which shouldn't really happen. I really need to look into that because it might actually melt. I've just noticed now. Yeah, it sounds pretty good, but it's you will notice that it's a quiet. The pipes are quite quiet. Even though I feel like I'm annoying my neighbors in the morning when I try to warm it up. On the street, you know, it does go quite unnoticed, unfortunately for some. Okay, let's. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm gonna switch off the choker so you will see that the vibrations of the bike change a lot. Yeah, basically sound like it's just gonna choke any minute. Yeah, it's hardly. I think it's just gonna go any minute. So yeah, because you see that the choker is just a necessary thing. Okay, that was a struggle for a minute there. Yeah, so that's my Virago 535. If you guys have any questions and maybe I can answer them, just shoot. And yeah, cool. That's me. I'm off then. Take care, guys.